ocean of stars. Who first gazed up at it? Dreamt that it held the key to humanity's future. How vast the universe must have seemed to them. Unending and eternal, filled with infinite possibility. But if only those dreamers knew what I know now. That humankind harbors a voracious hunger, one not even the limitless cosmos can sate.
Another 24 hours and we're off the clock. Gotta say, this has been one easy gig.
Yes, I suppose it has. Would you care for more coffee, Ray?
Sure.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Ray. Captain. Seriously, something's up today. I can feel it.
Your sixth sense again. I'll take your word for it. Human's intuition is a mystery to me.
Hey, danger tends to rear its ugly head when you least expect it. Maybe pirates are sneaking up on us as we speak.
Oh, ha ha. Laugh it up, you guys.
For real though, you've gotta relax. Look how quiet it is out there. Huh?
See? This is what you get for ignoring me.
Probably just some random asteroid field or something.
Huh?
Scanning craft. Verified. Pan-Galactic Federation battleship, the Astoria.
As in their latest and greatest. I heard it also has a Kenny on board. What's it doing so far outside of Fed space?
I think they're aiming at us.
Warning. Phase cannon fired. Distance 350,000 clicks.
Take evasive action. Starboard thrusters to full power.
There's no time. Everyone brace for impact.
Shield's holding at 78%. What are
Patch
they
a
doing
signal
this?
crew. Tell them we're not hostile, damn it!
No response. Second strike incoming.
No way. Proton torpedoes?
Get schematics on screen. Find us a way out of here now!
No good. Cannons fired at our projected course.
Make it stop!
Shields down to 12%. Weapons activity detected. Readying third strike. Still no response from the Astoria. It seems they have no intention of letting us go. Nothing? Ray, they've ceased fire. Your orders.
Abandon ship! All crew members, get to an escape pod!
Wait. We must consider the cargo. Is evacuating the correct course of action?
These are feds we're dealing with here. If we don't clear out now, we're goddamn space dust. This job isn't worth our lives. Captain's orders, evacuate immediately!
Ray, where are you going?
Got a loose end to tie up. Don't worry. I'll be right behind you. I'll be fine. Come on. Open, you stupid...
Power has been cut from this section of the ship. No matter how hard you try, you won't be able to open that door.
Elena?
The Astoria has fired on us. I'm sorry, but there's not enough time to save the cargo before impact. You have 1 minute.
That's more than enough time. Now help!
Yes, Captain.
No, hey, stop! What do you think you're doing? Elena!
crew of the Aegis needs you. Good luck, Ray. And goodbye.
No! Computer. Number and location of all ejected pods.
According to the latest records, 9 of the 49 escape pods have been successfully jettisoned and are now untraceable.
This ocean of stars. Who first gazed up at it? Dreamt that it held the key to humanity's future. How vast the universe must have seemed to them. Unending and eternal, filled with infinite possibility. But humanity is insatiable. It is that hunger, that bottomless greed, that drives them. And they will not rest until they have claimed every last star in the sky.
Escape vessel located within communication range.
That's gotta be Chloe. Open up a channel.
Ray? Oh, thank goodness! Is Elena okay?
It is you. Man, I'm glad to hear your voice. Elena, she's safe. So let's you and me worry about our own hides, huh?
We're headed for an underdeveloped planet, Ray.
Relax. People back home probably just got our Mayday call. They're coming. So until they get here, just think of this as an adventure, okay?
Entering orbit around the 4th planet in the Aster star system.
Hell? Chloe! Hey! Answer me! Shoot! Just hold on! I'm coming, okay?
If only those dreamers knew what I know now. That you can only push the universe so far before it starts to push back.
Gotta be kidding me. What is it? Elena. Why?
Ray.
Why'd I have to play the hero? Why couldn't I just get in a damn escape pod? Some captain I am. Raymond here. Who's this?
It's Elena. How are you holding up down there?
Elena? I knew it! I knew you were alive! Where are you now?
Just outside the gravitational field of the planet you're on. Unfortunately, my pod sustained damage upon ejection, rendering the attitude control inoperable. I couldn't reset the system either. I've been controlling the craft manually.
Hey, I trust you more than any autopilot system. More importantly, though, send me your landing coordinates. This is an underdeveloped planet. I have no clue how long it'll take me to reach you, but I'll do everything I can to get there ASAP.
Thank you, Ray. See you soon. Over and out.
This is great news! So, she's 27 hours out, but where else she... Awesome! We're headed that way already.
Distress signal received. Distress signal received.
Huh?
Confirmed. Aegis affiliated. Escape craft. Entering current orbit. Analyzing call signal. Executive Officer Elena on board.
Already? But how? Something's wrong.
Who speaks? And what's that map?
Not now. Elena? Elena, come in!
Ray, my escape craft has just entered Aster IV's gravitational field. But the attitude control systems can't be operated manually. Deceleration is impossible. Here are my projected landing coordinates.
Got it. See you soon. And stay safe, okay?
I will certainly try. Over.
What the heck was that?
Sorry, guys, but something came up. Gonna need to leave you for a bit.
Over my dead body.
This is serious!
I'm aware, so why then think to go off alone?
She's coming in too hot.
I'm sorry. She has landed in treacherous terrain. She is beyond our help, if she survived at all.
Yeah, damn it!
Come.
Maester?
You mean to get to that meteorite? Then follow me.
Thanks, man. I owe you.
You are good to help us, Maester. Thank you.
I do this for my village, not for you.
Uh-huh. Keep telling yourself that.
Elena! Son of a... Elena!
Need some assistance? Albert, take the other side. We three ought to suffice.
Ray.
Status?
Right leg and left arm have sustained heavy damage. Neural circuitry offline in both right hand and left leg. Symbo drive is non-functional at the moment. Current power is being supplied from reserve energy source. In maintenance mode, I have, at most, 56 hours remaining. Advanced processing functions are also limited, preventing movement.
Right. How can I help?
Due to depleted energy levels, I will be unable to perform repairs myself. Furthermore, I can no longer salvage the parts I need from this damaged craft.
Crap. So what are we supposed to do?
Take me offline and destroy me. It is imperative that we prevent our technology from falling into the hands of anyone here.
Are you crazy? What kind of captain would I be if I told my crew to start offing themselves? There's another way out of this. I know it!
Of course.
The equipment this life form requires to reconstruct itself can most likely be recovered from your downed escape pod.
Well, you certainly pick very convenient times to start talking.
I speak only when necessary, such is my programming.
And thank you for deciding to pipe up now, because you're absolutely right. My escape pods barely sustained any damage. Think that'd work for you, Elena?
I don't see why not. So long as you can collect enough of what I need. I should be able to restore my motor control systems to previous output levels. Here, this should be everything.
Thanks. You go into maintenance mode. Save your energy best you can. Just keep a comm channel open for me, got it?
Understood.
Hey, Elena. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We found the pod. Just tell us what you need and we'll get to cutting.
Understood. First, remove the pilot's seat. Behind it, you should find a panel. Open it.
We get to dismantle it. Excellent.
What? Someone's excited.
I have never seen this level of craftsmanship. What tools could produce anything with such impressive detail?
Uncle Midas, work now, ask later.
Next, I will need you to obtain the parts necessary to replace my Symbo drive unit. This will require the removal of the pod's generator. When it's removed, you will be unable to make any more long-range subspace communications.
Roger that. Let me call my brother real quick then. See if I can't get him to hurry it up a little. Computer, get me Antonio Lawrence.
Unable to establish connection.
What? Fine, then try my dad. Get me Raoul Lawrence.
Unable to establish connection. Long-range subspace communication. May be unable to reach the Vergold system at this time.
What the hell?
Ray, listen. So long as you're stranded here, you can't afford to lose your lines of communication. My recovery will have to wait.
Sorry, but my captain's intuition is telling me otherwise. We're getting you patched up, whether you like it or not.
But...
My brother's already on his way, plus Chloe's still out there. And how am I supposed to save her without you, huh? You gotta trust me on this one, okay? Everything will be fine.
Understood. Using the parts you salvaged, you'll need to begin by repairing my circuitry, followed by both my arm and hand. At which point I should be recovered enough to repair the remainder of my body myself. Estimated time until completion, 72 hours.
Okay?
That's about the time I expected it would take. Hey, you awake? Midas and I are here and ready to help. Just tell us where to start.
I doubt I'll be much help, but I am at your service.
Thank you. I suggest we begin by restoring the Symbo drive. With that online, I'll be able to maintain power without relying on my limited battery supply. A portion of the main circuit has been damaged. Could you see that it's replaced with the parts salvaged from your escape pod?
On it.
For your safety, I'll be shutting down. Bring me back online once you've finished.
What? Did she just die?
Think of it more like a deep sleep. Alright, let's get to work. Hey, a little help with that?
Oh, right.
Hopefully that did the trick. Let's bring her back.
Good to see you again, Ray. Midas. The repairs you made were a success. Re-establishing Symbo drive circuitry, diverting power. Next, I must ask you to restore the use of my arms. But that should be the last step for you both. Once you're finished, I'll be able to repair myself without too much trouble. We're almost out of the woods now.
Well now, you heard the lady. Come on, lad. Let's get to it.
Just give me a sec. Today's been a lot.
This is delicate work, Ray. Try to stay focused. Let's save what remains for tomorrow. You've been working without rest for a while now, and I'm worried that it's beginning to affect your efficiency.
I thought we were in a hurry.
Even the most skilled engineers need a solid rest every now and then.
A point well made. My stomach concurs as well.
Ray? Ray? It's time to get up. You're awake, finally.
Morning to you too. How you feeling?
Self-repairs are ongoing, but I'm at least able to operate at 70% capacity. I can move just fine now.
Ah, I slept through your first steps. Some captain I am.
Midas was there for me, in your stead.
Oh yeah? Thanks, man.
Nonsense. Any doctor or inventor would do the same.
Now that I've recovered, I can assist you. So, Captain, status report. Midas. Should my system see a marked drop in performance, for some reason or another, it would be helpful to have someone familiar with my schematics besides Ray nearby. That way, any problems that arise could be quickly dealt with.
And if I say no?
Then we would bid you farewell, and that would be that. Were I to require help on my journey, I would seek out a local semiomancer or engineer.
Enough, I'm coming. I've Albert's arm to consider after all.
Appreciate it.
Now, as for Chloe, any idea on how to begin our search?
We have heard from reliable sources that Rythel's ports are meant to reopen in due course. And the quickest way to the easterly lands is by ship through the channel.
Sounds like a plan. Come on, we got a boat with our name on it. Dr. Vanel, what's going on with the village?
There you are, Nina. I'd love to know the same. It's been this way since the first ferry arrived from the east.
Everyone, do not be alarmed, but I believe we should vacate the area as soon as possible.
Why?
This village might be experiencing an outbreak. If any of you, especially Ray, got infected, it could be fatal.
Wait! But can't we... This zone of inhibition is huge! I think we did it!
Yes, I believe we did, Nina. I must give you credit. Selecting the perfect herb from all of our options was no easy task.
Well, after all, it is my specialty.
You have a keen eye. I forgot I even had it stocked. What exactly is that circle?
Do you see the white part of this plate? It's filled with bacteria, organisms that are so small they cannot be seen with the naked eye. It's these invisible organisms that have made your villagers fall ill. As for this circle, it's called a zone of inhibition. It forms around the site where you place your prospective antidote. The larger it is, the more effective your drug is at killing the bacteria. Meaning...
If we give this drug to people, they won't be afflicted by the disease anymore?
Not entirely correct. An antibiotic merely eliminates the cause of the disease. Whether or not the patient is able to recover depends on other factors.
Regardless, it will still rid the world of Helgars, right? That's quite the medicine. What's more, you don't even need iatromancy to create it.
Elena?
Ray, a moment, if you will.
What did you want to talk about?
Though we only used currently available methods to create it, simply by creating this antibiotic, we'll be exerting our influence over the planet's scientific progress, accelerating it considerably. Are you sure you want to do that?
We've already come this far. Why are you talking like a Fed now?
Because if these people don't know how to properly use the antibiotic, it could give birth to a more resilient strain. The civilizations on this planet have yet to industrialize. They're incapable of manufacturing other drugs to combat variants. They have no means of dealing with allergic reactions to the drug. To be blunt, these people's understanding of bacteriology is almost non-existent. Handing them a medication that could theoretically create more problems than it solves is risky at best and catastrophic at worst.
So we should let him die?
Ultimately, that is for you to decide.
Then I choose what'll save the most people right now. Sure, it's possible I could be choosing wrong, but that's for the gods and history books to decide. All us mortals can do is think. Think how we can safely help these people. Think how to avoid your doomsday scenario.
Understood.
Excuses, excuses.
Silence, whelp. Now, unless anyone wants to experience what I did, I say we get moving.
The start of a beautiful friendship.
He's just not good at expressing himself, but he'll come around. I'm sure you and Albert can both sympathize with his plight.
Huh? The hell's that mean?
I think I might have an idea.
Elena, huge problem!
What is the matter, Ray? You seem frantic.
None of the stores in the villages here have any coffee.
I haven't had a cup in days. Days! You haven't come across any, have you?
Indeed. Based on my observations, it would appear there is a lack of coffee or any other equivalent beverage here on Aster IV.
Wait, what? Have you been looking into it for me?
Yes, I had assumed at some point you might inquire about it. Seems you will have to do without until we return to space.
You've got to be kidding me. Oh, crap. So you're saying I've just got to put up with this?
It may be a struggle in the moment, but know this. I will fix you up the most perfect cup once we are back in space.
That's great and all, but can I even last that long? I'll die. I'll die.
Don't. Use this as motivation to resolve our situation.
Oh, not fair. That is not fair. You can't just dangle that carrot in front of my face. Come on. Well, sure is imposing enough to be hallowed.
Hence the shrine erected at its base. Compared to this, your climb to Ada was a morning constitutional.
Noted. But if Astarians could scale this mountain a century ago, I see no reason why we can't.
Might I remind you, Midas, you're still convalescing, and I heard Albert also fell ill at one point. Please exercise caution.
Pardon me, but might it behoove us to pray for our safe passage?
Not if you're in as much of a hurry as you say.
If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to pray as well.
Why?
My pod crash-landed in this shrine's sanctuary, leaving it in utter ruin. If a tutelar does preside over this mountain, I should apologize to it for my transgression. Isn't that right, Ray?
As you wish. The automaton sleeps.
She does, but why do you ask?
I doubt you understand. This is clearly beyond your ken.
After all I have seen, little would vex me about Ray or Elena.
But you saw what should be her muscles and bones. Those were no human innards.
I assumed it was similar to how we encountered the man with the horned pate. A new race, one with a drastically different anatomy.
I see. In actuality, what is Elena?
She's what we call an android. A highly advanced mechanical doll modeled after a human.
Pardon me, I find that hard to fathom.
Leticia, the operative phrase here is highly advanced. Remember my Lagomower in Ada?
I do.
Would that think to pray to a god?
Well, no.
Neither would Elena, and yet she was able to sense the anxiety in your facial expression, make a moral appeal to Raymond, and coax us in what she calculated would be the right direction. That is a feat even some of us humans cannot perform. Raymond, I must ask. Though she may be a doll, there must be something special about her, no?
If you want to know if she's special to me, then yes. But if you mean in general, no. Where I'm from, you bump into androids everywhere.
Elena, is there anything you don't know? You always have an answer ready no matter what I ask.
Despite your age, Nina, you yourself have a range of knowledge that would put many in your field to shame.
And so humble, too. I hope to be just like you.
You're definitely super knowledgeable, Elena, but you also remember the most useless stuff. Like when, where, and how many times I messed something up.
Yes, Ray. And by my count, this is now the 5th time you have seen fit to complain about it.
Exhibit A.
So, Elena, what sort of books did you read to get so smart?
I have not read any books. At least not in the way you might imagine.
What? Then how can you know so much?
Well, in Elena's case, she doesn't really need to read them.
You got those book smarts without needing books? I knew smart our people were on an entirely different level. Oh, I really wish I was more like you.
I am starting to sense that you hold some key misconceptions about me. Ray, there is an important matter I would need to confirm during the time we were apart.
Sure. What's up?
While I was gone, were you able to handle things day to day?
Huh?
Were you ever injured or ill? Has the cuisine of this planet caused you any discomfort or sickness?
That's what this is about? You look so intense, I thought you were gonna say something serious.
These are all important matters to me, Ray. Now could you please answer me?
Yeah. I've been fine, all right? Look, I can get by just fine on this planet. No problem.
Do you mean it? Did you regularly do your laundry? Did you change your undergarments each and every day? Did you remember to brush your teeth twice per day? Did you maintain a regular sleep cycle?
What is this all of a sudden?
This is not sudden. I have told you before, if your impetuous lifestyle were to fall apart while my attention was diverted, I could never face Raul or Antonio.
Well, hold up. I got dropped on this backwater planet out of nowhere. Sticking to routines hasn't exactly been priority number one, you know?
So you're saying your lifestyle has, in fact, fallen apart then?
Whoa, I wouldn't say that. But yeah, maybe.
Honesty is best.
It's just, you know, such a change in circumstances for me. Even if I wanted to do everything right, I just can't, right? You know what I mean?
I agree. Some faults were indeed unavoidable. However, you must not allow yourself to grow self-indulgent, no matter the situation. In fact, it is precisely for situations like this that you should maintain consistency where you can. Honestly, Ray, you really...
If I knew this is what was gonna happen if I was honest with her, I should have just kept my big yap shut.
Ray, there is an important matter I would need to confirm during the time we were apart.
Again? Well, what could it be now?
It concerns your diet. Have you made sure to consume 3 full meals every day?
Oh yeah. No problems in that department. 3 nutritious meals a day. I even made sure to consider all the nutrients.
That is unexpected.
Have you no faith in me whatsoever?
Apologies. I simply felt sure your eating habits would take an unhealthy turn.
You know, I do think about that stuff all on my own. Food fuels the body, Elena. No way am I gonna neglect it now and collapse at a time like this.
Right. It reassures me to see that you are well aware of the importance of a proper diet.
Oh man. I'm thankful Albert arranges the meal times and menu identically to Leticia's. I don't even need to think about it. I always know I'm eating well and proper.
If it would improve your dietary habits, then perhaps we should consider you remaining here, on this planet, for some time.
Whoa. Slow your roll there. Sometimes, I just need to sit back and eat a bunch of junk food without worrying whether or not it's healthy for me.
Very well. In that case, I will see that I remain even more aware of, and take preventative actions against, your stress-eating habits.
I should kick myself for saying that out loud.
What now?
Everyone, step away from this cave immediately. The air in here is filled with an airborne neurotoxin. It won't have any effect on me, but inhaling even a trace amount will cause instant paralysis.
The legends are true. Is this the Enchantress's work?
More likely, the fungi growing on that rock face is the source of the toxin. My guess is they use their spores to incapacitate their prey, then feed off the resulting carcass.
Dang. Who needs fiction when reality is this terrifying?
The natural world is a far more dangerous place than most would care to admit. Unfortunately, humanity has a tendency to forget that.
Well, I sure as hell won't.
No, don't! It's too dangerous!
What's up, Elena?
I have a proposal, though I'm sure you'll reject it. We should take our leave of Leticia and the others once we've secured Chloe.
Is that some kind of joke? You're not really one for comedy.
They're assisting us in rescuing Chloe in return for our help in seeing Midas to the royal city. Which, in my opinion, they should be able to do on their own with Theo's aid. An unidentified developed planet holds some malevolent sway over Aster IV. Your safety, as well as Chloe's, could become compromised should we involve ourselves any further.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Come on now.
Ray.
Antonio's gonna be swooping into the rescue any moment now. And besides, Nina's counting on you. Do you really think we can just turn our backs on them now?
I am only making a pragmatic recommendation as your first mate. I will defer to your judgment.
Okay, drop the heady talk and don't worry. I'll know when we're in too deep.
I hope you are right.
Ray! Elena! Sorry for the wait!
No worries. Shall we hit the old dusty trail?
Yes, let's. Sir Theo, am I to understand that the Kingdom of Osirius and the Vale Empire are on the verge of war?
Elena, if my comments on such matters were perchance overheard by others, it would be taken as public record.
Well, what can you say?
The situation is delicate. The Empire is going to great lengths to exert pressure on Osirius. Even now, they encroach by land and sea.
I'm sure that's the extent someone of your station would be able to disclose. Well, is there any possibility of war breaking out at our current destination?
Do you truly think a knight commander of royal blood such as I would deign to suggest the royal city be in any danger?
Forget it, Elena. We'll find out for ourselves soon enough anyway.
Right. I was just curious. Please excuse me.
You've nothing to apologize for, or worry about. I don't intend on allowing harm to come to any friend of Letty's.
Sorry about that. She's a huge worrywart.
And a caring ally too, 'twould seem. Take good care of her.
Huh. I wonder what they're talking about.
Albert, could I ask why you hide away consuming such calorically dense sugars?
Because I would find it embarrassing to be seen doing so.
Embarrassing? Is consuming nutrients a shameful act?
It's because it does not suit my refined air.
I see. Do customs on Aster require one's favored foods to match their personality?
No, that is not what I meant.
So that's what he was secretly eating before.
Ray also consumes many sugar-based foods. From my recollection, I cannot speak to whether it suits him, but he does not seem embarrassed in the least.
What? That brute eats sweets too?
Perhaps too much, in fact. I try and warn him about the health risks, but always to no avail. Ray, do I not warn you about the health risks?
What?
You! How much of that did you hear?
Sorry, I was just, Come on, give me a break. Look, I'm sorry, alright?
So, you like sweets as well, do you?
Yeah.
I see.
Huh. What just happened? What are you doing in a place like this?
I was observing the residents of this city. You will not find a more interesting assortment than right here in the tavern.
People watching is fine, I suppose. But just sort of standing around in a tavern bothers the customers. Look, see how annoyed the staff is? If you're gonna hang around in here, it'd be better to order a couple of drinks, you know?
Yes, of course. I had not considered that aspect. I will purchase a drink and continue my observations.
Alrighty then, see you later.
Ray, are you leaving already? Will you not join me for a drink now that you are here?
Oh, for real?
I will continue in solitude if you are busy, of course.
I guess I would be rude to turn you down then, wouldn't I? Alright, I'll join you. So, in the end, how did your people watching go?
Very well. I was able to carefully observe you for some time.
Wait. Me?
Lately, it has been rare that we find time to ourselves, alone. I am glad to finally have the chance to examine you on your own once again.
Oh, well, I guess it doesn't hurt to do this every once in a while.
Ray, good timing.
Hey, what's going on?
Nina has been, rather insistent that she examine my anatomy.
What?
I'm not asking anything weird here. It's for science, okay?
Aha, so now you've got your sights set on Elena, don't you?
Well, the anatomic makeup of our bodies are completely different to Elena's. So, I'm really curious to see what similarities we share. Please, for science!
I cannot submit my body for such a tactless examination. Please explain that to her, Ray.
Nina, leave her alone.
A good decision.
Oh, such a meanie.
Telling you no doesn't make me a meanie.
Fine. Hey, let me examine you then.
Yes, indeed. Good idea. I see no reason why you should not study his physique instead.
Oh, you mean it? Sweet!
Hey, not funny. Let me be. All right, let's get this show on the road.
Hold on, Ray. I think I'll be staying in the Royal City.
Huh?
Chloe needs rest. Her imprisonment and our retreat from Baldar has surely left her exhausted. Besides that, you'll be taking a ship from Kato to Nilbeth. If we were to run afoul of the Imperial Navy, the risk to non-combatants on open water would be too great.
Elena, you speak wisely.
If I stay, I can keep you updated on the situation here via my device. Of which Chloe has none, lest you forget. She will need time to learn the language and the culture of this land. Chloe's a quick learner. She should pick it up in no time at all.
Yeah, you're right. Take care of her.
Now, all that's left is to load it on our ship and head home.
Got that right. Perfect timing. Leticia must have just gotten back. What's the latest, Elena?
Ray, we have an emergency. Get up, Chloe. You have to follow Captain Bertrand. Quickly now.
Elena!
Hey, whoa, what the hell's going on over there?
I'm not completely sure myself, but something big is happening in the Royal City. Ray, Captain Bertrand just found us, and
Quickly now! My men will lead the way.
the Royal City is currently on lockdown. It's chaos, Ray. Be careful when you return. Signing off.
Hey, Elena! Elena!
Did something happen?
Something's going on in the Royal City.
What? Are Leticia and the others all right?
I'm not really sure. Man, getting hit by an EMP was unlucky, huh?
No, it was a failure on my part not anticipating the use of such weapons.
Well, I'm glad things turned out all right. Tell me though, what did it feel like when that thing hit you and knocked you offline?
I imagine it much like an organic being losing consciousness after being exposed to an intense electric shock.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I see.
I could help you experience as much yourself if you would like.
Hey, wait.
Do not be shy. Here.
Stop! Don't! I'm sorry, okay? I shouldn't have asked.
No need to shake so. This is a joke. What is not, however, is the threat EMP generators impose on my kind. The very mention of them stirs up what you might consider as traumatic memories. I would advise against raising the topic so casually from now on.
Okay. I'm sorry. Message received. Yeah, I was in the wrong.
I am pleased that you now understand.
After all these years, I still have no idea what ends up setting her off.
The truth is, I have no idea why Bennett the Astoria's captain opened fire. It's a mystery to me.
Is that your idea of a joke?
Lieutenant Kenny, Captain Raymond's point about treaty violations stands. I should inform you. I will be making a record of this planet, and everything stated between us here. If you are unable or unwilling to speak candidly, this discussion will likely become unpleasant.
I am well aware of that. Am I correct in assuming you're an android?
Yes, I am an Arnold Robotics model E014297.
Her name's Elena.
I have heard that the androids made by Arnold Robotics on Verguld are among the finest in the galaxy. Elena, I swear to you that all I speak here is absolutely true, including the fact that I came here to help.
What is this bull?
Ray, these events really seem to unfold endlessly for us.
You got that right. When we bailed on the Aegis and crash-landed on this planet, I never would have imagined things would get this serious.
Ray, what do you expect will become of us here?
It's pretty rare to hear you talking like this, Elena.
Is that so? Tell me though, what are your thoughts on our situation?
Let's see. I guess whatever will be, will be.
Ray, this sounds all too familiar.
I'm only human, Elena. I don't know what the future holds. All I can do is roll with the punches as they come, right? Blow by blow.
I am uncertain whether to view this as composure or carelessness.
Oof, harsh critic. But that's the way I've always done things, you know? Can't expect me to change my methods now. Whatever will be, including how I decide to view our situation.
Your mindset is what grants you fortitude, I imagine. And it is what will guide you through this situation, and us in turn.
Yeah, don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
Do see to it that we are not shot down and separated again, at the very least.
Oh, Ray. I was just speaking with Elena about what happened in the Empire.
It must have been pretty rough. So how was it? The other country and their so-called prince?
Well, aside from the 3 Virians, it was pretty much the same as Osirius. Just a lot of normal people living normal lives.
That normalcy applies on any world. It's easy to lose sight of that fact when looking from the perspective of a single nation or planet. But ask any inhabitant of any planet, and they will tell you that their home is normal.
You know, I've been thinking, Ray. We were shot down by the Astoria because Verguld has taken a anti-Federation stance, but... no, I really don't understand any of this.
You don't need to, Chloe. Helping Osiris was my call, and that responsibility falls fully upon me. And my reasons were that I'd buddied up with Leticia and Albert right after I landed. That's it. There's no real deep meaning behind it.
True. The outcome may have been entirely different if, say, we had come down within the borders of the Empire instead.
When you put it that way, the Federation's Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact kinda makes sense.
Look, we're not perfect beings. It's impossible for us to always make the right decision. But ditching friends that are in need? That is definitely the wrong move.
Heartwarming, if wholly illogical.
Yeah, well, humankind is all about convincing ourselves otherwise.
Oh, and guess what Antonio said to me then? You'll never guess.
Well, I do not know. I would have no idea. What did he say?
Okay, so he grabs hold of my shoulder, yeah? And he says, whoa, now, careful there. And he basically saves me from falling over. He's so dreamy. Oh, then he even helped me carry all our cargo. He's like my knight in shining armor. Oh, and you know what he tells me next?
Hey, come on now. What are you getting so hyped up for?
I am listening to Chloe speak of Antonio tales.
Yeesh, come on, Chloe, again? You never get tired of doing that?
How could I? There's just so much to say about how amazing he is. He's such a gentleman.
Is that so? Hey, you know you don't have to listen to Chloe's stories all the time, right? This has got to be troublesome for you too, no?
If you truly believe so, then please trade places with me sometime.
Nah, I'm good. I can't imagine hearing someone sing meaningless praise about my brother all day.
And like you, no one wants to hear her out. So, she always brings such talk to me.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Ray, do not assume this has no implications for you. She holds sentiment approaching infatuation for your brother. Should the two enter a relationship, and should it lead to matrimony, that would leave Chloe as your sister-in-law, your family.
Chloe, my sister?
Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Should the two of you become family, you may well be subjected to these tales of your brother on a daily basis. Perhaps it may be wise for you to take this time and grow accustomed to her stories.
Daily basis. Daily, huh?
This perspective should be shared with the network.
Sounds a lot better than the Centralists, that's for sure. But how's one little probe supposed to influence the whole network?
Astute observation. I am but an investigative life form, unable to intervene in non-mission critical duties.
Yet, little Duma, you did just that by aiding us on our journey, did you not?
It was your actions that prompted me to do so.
What actions?
Your efforts to rescue the android Elena from the crash site at Galka Shrine triggered my protocols. Had you acted differently, my investigation directive would have persisted. Communication between us would have remained at minimum levels. In past surveys of worlds co-inhabited by organic and non-organic life forms, use of non-organics as tools by organic life forms has been quite typical. However, you treat Elena's life as equal to your own, sparing no thought to her nature. In your interactions, I detected new possibilities for future coexistence. My aid was offered in an effort to further investigate future options suggested by your actions. Additionally, influenced by the interactions they witnessed between Raymond and Elena, Leticia and the people of Aster IV, naturally accepted the android as an equal being, working alongside Elena as they would any other fellow humanoid. This is an astounding occurrence, and serves as proof that such a symbiotic relationship can spread.
Chloe. It is about time.
No! No! Just hang on a minute. I'm not ready yet.
Hey, what are you two up to now?
Oh, Ray. Hello. Chloe here said there was something she wished to speak to Antonio about.
And what would that be? I mean, he's standing right there. Even looks bored. If you want to talk to him, then, hurry up and just go.
I can't! No way! My legs feel like jelly! I can't do it!
You never have trouble speaking over the comms. What seems to be the issue now?
It's just, because that's just work, okay? There's a big difference between work banter and private conversation. I'm too nervous. Know what? Today's just not the day. Maybe tomorrow.
That is no way to settle the matter. Antonio, it seems Chloe wishes to speak with you.
Elena! No! What have you done?
Oh, sure. What's up? Good timing, I was just getting bored.
Go on then, Chloe. Speak.
No, fine! Ah!
Oh man, such high maintenance.
Correct.
You really went to some extra lengths for her just now. She asked for your help?
No, nothing was requested of me. Chloe is simply my good friend, and Antonio, my family. Anyone in my position would only want the best for them both, would they not?
That's one way of putting it. From where I'm standing, though, it's starting to look pretty complicated over there.
Humanoids tend to overanalyze and draw unnecessary emotional conclusions for situations that are otherwise quite straightforward. When your time finally comes, Ray, please do not put me through such trouble.
Yeah. Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
If you have no idea, then pay me no mind.
Oh, hey there. Hitting the books good and hard, are we?
Yep. With a bit of Scorpium help, I was paging through all sorts of reference materials. Isn't that cool? Tell me though, are all libraries out in space this massive?
Nah, it's pretty rare to find one as huge and helpful as this one.
There's still so much I want to study and learn. Maybe I should pop back in for a bit.
No. Nina, I believe it would be better for you to end your studies for the day.
What? Why would I?
Elena trying to stop someone from learning? Okay, now that's a rare sight.
Although a thirst for knowledge is a wonderful thing, in order to truly acquire an understanding, one must give themselves time to ruminate and ponder on what they have learned.
Are you saying I need a break? Like, in the same way you're better off getting a good 8 hours of sleep rather than cramming the night before a big test?
More or less, yes. The more you attempt to cram at once, the more you will find yourself memorizing rather than learning, and memory fades. Building an understanding over time will ensure that the knowledge you acquire will resonate within you in a meaningful way.
Yeah, I think I see what you mean now. Maybe I will call it a day then, and pick things up whenever I come back.
Yeah, you'll have more chances to study. No need to be all hasty.
Oh, you mean it?
What?
Well, these chances aren't something I can give myself, right?
Oh.
So, it's okay for me to assume that you meant exactly what you were alluding to when you said that, right?
Of course, Nina. Ray and I are now obligated to aid you and the others since we brought you here. Wouldn't you agree, Ray?
Yeah, I guess so.
There is nothing wrong with the pursuit of studies. In fact, if I could, I would be glad to assist you.
Oh, thank you, thank you! You just want me to give a little more thought to pacing myself. That's what you mean, right?
Exactly, Nina. And I believe doing so will see you left all the wiser for it. Ray, recently I feel as if I am being watched at all times. As if I am being followed.
What? Is everything all right?
Yes, the culprit does not appear to have ill intentions, but I believe they watch us this very moment.
Right now? Hey, you there! Yeah, Sneaky Pete! Come on, stop hiding and show yourself!
What? I am no stalker.
Well, then, what are you doing sneaking around spying on Elena?
Satisfying my intellectual curiosity. Every step she takes, every move she makes, it's all foreign to me. After coming to where androids are created, my interest is boundless.
You know, I hear a lot about what you want, but not a lot of empathy. You're bothering Elena, buddy. You gotta do it in moderation. Think, man. You're acting like some kind of big creep weirdo right now.
You are right. That was impolite of me.
It was.
You feeling any better now, Elena?
So long as he does not attempt doing the same thing to others, there should be no issue at all.
I apologize for lurking about. Instead of watching from the shadows, from now on I'll shout at you to do whatever I need to study.
You're missing the point. You don't just shout commands.
Ray, do you have a moment? I was hoping to share the results of my people watching so far.
Yeah, I don't mind. I didn't know you've been doing stuff like that, though. How am I supposed to judge the results of your people watching?
I shall show you my imitations.
Your what?
I am of mind that the best way to understand humanoids is to try and become like them myself. What I would like for you to do is try and guess who I am speaking as. If you are ready, I shall begin.
Ray, you don't look too good. Are you feeling okay? If you keep tripping over rocks like that, Albert will get on your case again.
Oh, easy as pie. Nina, right?
Correct.
Actually, I don't know if it was easy per se. It's more like no one else talks that way.
Let us continue then.
More?
Huh. That's my Elena for you, my #1 partner. Now I hereby promise I'll focus on my job, wake up in the morning all on my own, and clear my plate at every meal.
Wait, you don't think that's what I sound like, do you? And knock off making me promise to do all that crazy stuff.
Cybermind integration. Is this what everyone sees when they fuse with Scorpium? Huh. So, this is what sharing knowledge is like. Each of these streams are Scorpium's. Ours.
Pull doors. Damn it. No! It's pulling me in! I can't fight it! No, wait! Stop! Damn it! I'm getting pulled into Buldor's stream!
What are you doing, Ray?
Elena!
Ray, come this way. I have located a stable area with less severe current.
All right.
Do not let go of my hand, okay?
This
appears to be the most grounded location shared between us. Were I to come here alone, it would not be as stable.
This is Vergnus, isn't it? We're in front of the office.
Standing here now stirs up memories, does it not? Of your childhood days when you were much younger. You came all the way to the office alone, so you could give your dad a birthday gift. But when you soon realized you did not know how to enter the building, you started crying. Right here.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I remember that.
When I came out and you saw me, you started crying even harder. Perhaps in relief. You have grown so much, Ray.
Only in appearance.
Oh?
Every time I ended up in a bad spot because I rushed into something without thinking, you were always there. When things went wrong, I knew I was fine as long as you were there beside me. The reason I seem so grown up is thanks to you. Deep down, though, I'm still that same snot-nosed crybaby that was standing there.
I find that thought both regretful and reassuring. I would certainly cry if you were to say you had outgrown your need for me.
I honestly can't imagine my life without you, Elena. Sorry. Was that weird?
No, not at all. I cannot fathom someone speaking kinder words to me.
Are you okay, Elena? You're acting a little different than normal.
You may be right, or perhaps entirely wrong. How exactly would you describe the normal me, Ray?
Well, I'm not sure.
Well, let's make sure we survive this, so I may explore the answer. But Ray, know that just as you find need of me, I too am in need of you.
Yeah. And you know what? We're gonna be just fine, you and I.
Yes. All finished.
Hey there. How'd your doctor checkup go?
They replaced all the jury-rigged patches with official parts. I appear to be in excellent shape once again.
Well, that's good news. They didn't give you any grief for that rush job we had to do on you back on Aster, did they?
The Arnold Robotics staff were impressed. Claimed it was beyond any usual emergency hotfix. Midas seems to have near OPA-level mechanical prowess.
Yeah, huh. All right, how about that? Mm-hmm.
I would like to clear something up, Ray.
Okay. That's new. Don't think you've ever talked to me like this before. So, what's going on here?
I am suddenly reminded. On Aster IV, I found myself broken and under assault from Colonel Valange. You and Midas worked hard through the night to patch me up, yes?
Yeah?
But once I was back in working order and awoke you, you seemed off. Not your usual self. Midas was there for me in your stead.
That's good to hear.
You expressed not joy, but gave only a curt acknowledgement.
Did I? Can't say I remember.
It seemed so very unlike you that I found myself fixated on it. I spent hundreds of hours analyzing your words and speech pattern, and just now, your reaction finally gave me my answer.
Uh-huh.
You were, as your kind call it, jealous, yes?
What? No!
I believe I may have upset you by praising Midas. You wanted to rescue me all by yourself. Isn't that right?
No. I mean, well, yeah, but not like that, exactly. You just caught me off guard, okay?
I am aware, which is why I am consoling you now. To show you that I am, and always will be, your partner. No one else's.